Welcome to Storytime. Superintendent Galvan here with the Greenfield School District, ready to read you a bedtime story. And tonight, I'm going to read to you about Amelia Earhart. And because it is March and it's Women's History Month, we get to learn all about women who are doing amazing things or have done amazing things in our communities. So, you get to learn about Amelia Earhart. Hola comunidad de Greenfield, soy Superintendent Galvan, leyendo más historias cada noche con ustedes. Y este mes de marzo estamos celebrando la mujer. Y esta noche voy a leer sobre Amelia Earhart, alguien muy importante en la historia de América. So aquí vamos a ver lo que ella hizo para nosotros. I am Amelia Earhart. When I was little, people told me that girls should wear dresses and play with dolls. They said we shouldn't be unladylike, and I didn't agree. In fact, when I was just 7 years old, my sister and I decided to build our own roller coaster in our backyard. We placed two planks of wood up against the side of our tool shed. The cab was a wooden packing box with roller skates wheels attached to the bottom. This isn't a good idea. It's the best idea, she would say. Of course, I got to ride first. This was a very special moment. I still remember the wind in my face. My stomach seemed to sink in my belly. I was flying. Amelia Earhart takes it apart this instant. The crash was so loud and noisy and messy. It certainly wasn't ladylike, but it sure was awesome. Grandma came out screaming at us. It wasn't the last time I would fly, though. As I got older, I wanted to do many air shows. When I was 23 years old, but still a kid at heart, my dad took me to meet Frank Hawks, a man who would eventually set many of his own flight records. For 10 minutes, we flew through the sky and over the Pacific Ocean. By the time I was 2 or 300 feet off the ground, I knew one thing. I had to fly on my own. 6 months after I learned to fly, I bought a bright yellow used biplane that I named Canary. Canary is a cool name for a plane, right? But there's my secret. My watch is starting to talk to us. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Most important, like that day, was a roller coaster. I dared to do what so many said couldn't be done. I became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean and the first woman to fly a plane all by herself across the Atlantic Ocean. But I did it. To do it, I had to fly for 14 hours and 56 minutes with no rest and no breaks. In the process, I also broke the record for crossing the ocean in the shortest amount of time, doing it faster than any man or woman could ever do. Then I broke another record with the altitude record, which I just was his fancy schmancy way of saying I went higher than anyone else. In my life, I took many flights. Every single time, there was someone who said that I couldn't do it. But I took that as fuel. Never let anyone stop you. Whatever your dream is, chase it. Work hard for it, and you'll find it. It's the best lesson that I could give you. I am Amelia Earhart. I have no bounds, and I hope you'll remember that the greatest flight you'll ever take is the one no one has tried before. The end. Oh my God, that's an amazing story. Amelia Earhart, I know no bounds. That was a great story, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed it, and tomorrow night I'll read you another one about another fabulous woman in our history. Superintendent Galvan here with the Greenfield School District, sending a great big bear hug from my family, our family, to yours.